Audio Jungle.
Because of your ongoing support, Catholic Charities of the Texas Panhandle has served the Panhandle since 1932 as the sole Catholic nonprofit organization responding to needs within our community. Simply put, we exist as a response to Christ's call to serve the vulnerable, as so clearly called for in Matthew chapter 25, verses 35 and 36. Our presence in the Panhandle and in the Catholic community is both pervasive and enduring. Catholic Charities of the Texas Panhandle is part of Catholic Charities USA, whose mission is to serve the needs of the vulnerable and the marginalized in the United States. Specifically, Catholic Charities of the Texas Panhandle programs and services cover the Texas Panhandle, and 100% of the funds donated stay local. In fact, blank percent of every dollar afforded to us is spent directly on the people served in the Panhandle. Last year alone, we served blank individuals. This support included providing shelter to youth in crisis and food to the aged or disabled in financial needs, offering affordable housing and eye care to adults striving to remain independent.
I think it's one thing to go to church and speak about how many people need help in the community. It's another to actually get out here in the grassroots and serve. When I see the look in the customers' eyes that come in here and the smiles they give and the many times that they thank us for the service and for the items that they buy before they leave, it just fills my heart with joy. Some of them come every week just to be here and have friends and socialize. Often the customers hug each other and hug the other volunteers. They speak about their children and grandchildren at home and how important this service is for them, and how often they don't know where they would turn if it wasn't for the things that we offer. I love coming in here, being with people, knowing I'm servicing them and giving them something that they really do need in their lives.
I think the biggest support that we do is the staff relationship with the children while they're here. We work to talk to them about their feelings, about the grief and loss that they're going through, some of the experiences they've had, help them work on developing anger management or grief management skills to get through this time and get on to their next place. We had a young man who was 16 and his family was homeless. He and his siblings were brought into foster care because they were panhandling in the park. He was part of the ACE program in Amarillo Independent School District, and even though his family moved around a lot, didn't have a vehicle, he rode his bike to school every day in busy traffic over Grand Street. He studied very hard and made sure that he could maintain his ACE program. He just had a strength about him that you don't find all the time, but you knew that no matter what, he was going to be okay. Our goal is for them to feel safe while they're here. If they don't feel safe, then they're not going to be able to come to a state of calm. They're not going to be able to manage their emotions very well. So our major focus is on their safety and them feeling safe. And we try to establish that really quickly when they come in. I love these children with all my heart.
Working through the Department of State and the State of Texas Health and Human Service Commission to reunite families from countries experiencing war or who are suffering persecution in their homeland. Further, we offer low-cost, accredited assistance to help persons in the U.S. legally obtain citizenship to this great nation of ours. And lastly, as a social enterprise, we offer low-cost, skilled interpreting and translating services in over 20 different languages. Today we ask for your continued affirmation in the form of prayers and financial support as we continue our mission to respond to God's call to serve those in need within the Texas Panhandle.